When I started changing my life, I thought that everyone around me would change too. But that was my mistake. At first, everything felt right. The discipline, the routine, the training, the diet, the silence. Day by day, I felt stronger, clearer, and more grounded. And naturally, I wanted the people that I loved to feel the same way. My friends and my family. Not to impress them, not to feel superior, but because I genuinely wanted them to experience the peace that I was finding. So, I shared. I talked about the habits, the routines, and the discipline. At first, there was nothing. No curiosity, no interest. And then, something worse. Criticism. Jokes. Dismissal. Doubt. As if my growth somehow threatened them. I kept going anyway. I thought maybe they just needed time. But every time I spoke, they didn't listen. They didn't apply anything. And somehow, I even became the problem. That's when it started to hurt. Not because they disagreed, but because I realized something difficult. They didn't want to change. And here's the truth that most people never say out loud. People don't refuse change because they don't understand it. They refuse change because of comfort and fear. There are two kinds of pain in life. The pain of change, uncertainty, fear of failure, discipline, discomfort. And the pain of staying the same. Regret, stagnation, quiet misery. Most people choose the second one because the pain of staying the same has not become unbearable yet. Some people are comfortable with who they are. Others are not comfortable. They're just afraid. Afraid to trade familiar suffering for uncertain growth. Afraid of discipline. Afraid of responsibility. Afraid of finding out what they're truly capable of. If you told them you can become stronger, clearer, better, but you must do hard things every single day, that doesn't inspire them. It terrifies them. So they stay where they are. Not because they are evil, but because they're weak. Weak souls, not ready yet. And maybe one day that will change. Maybe the pain of comfort will finally grow so heavy that they are no longer afraid of uncertainty. But until that moment comes, your effort means nothing. That realization is heavy, I know. Because you want to believe that love is enough. The explanation is enough. The effort is enough. It isn't. So I stopped talking. I became quieter. I shared less. I listened more. Time passed. I changed even more. And I thought, maybe now things would be different. But when we spoke again, I saw it clearly. I had moved forward. They were still exactly where they had been. Same conversations, same complaints, same mindset. And suddenly, there was nothing left to talk about. Not because I felt better than them, but because the distance had become real. That's when I remembered something Jesus himself said. Do not give dogs what is holy, and do not throw your pearls before pigs, lest they trample them underfoot and turn to attack you. That verse changed everything for me. Because discipline is holy. Truth is holy. Transformation is holy. But not everyone is ready to receive it. Jesus was not being cruel. He was being wise. He understood something most men learn too late. Trying to force truth on closed minds doesn't save them. It only drains you. That's when I stopped explaining. That's when I stopped convincing. When I stopped carrying guilt that was never actually mine. I didn't become cold. I became focused, more focused. I still respect those people. I still care, but I no longer try to pull people where they refuse to go. Because trying to save everyone will cost you your own life. And that is not righteousness. That is self-destruction. Some people are not meant to be helped yet. They're meant to be witnessed, and that's okay. Walk your path. Fulfill your mission. Leave the example. Those whose pain becomes greater than their fear will find you. And those who don't were never yours to save. This isn't weakness. This is wisdom.